never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Finish, there'll just be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe this time.
But it could be that time.
And he's obviously okay. The tech air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury. We'll pick up a slipstream, but it isn't that easy to pass on the run to the line here. It's the 13 of Hakim Danish.
Again, Peter, Pratama pulls the pin. Will he make it 2 of 2? Injury.
But it is the 7 of Veda Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the...
Who is
Surely it's going to be... And Veda Pratama pulls out. Is he going to pass him? Oh,
here in Magello, he's decided the time is now. He's got the pace, getting out the way.
34 of Zen Mitali back in the group there. But around the outside, it's Veda Pratama.
Stay very, very clean and avoiding white lines, but it is Uriarte from Daniel. And then Pratama of all this chaos as Mounsey switches to the inside then. I thought his airbag had gone off.
Yesterday's winner who takes the advantage down onto the start and finish straight.
But Carter Thompson slotted into 4th. He narrowly missed the back wheel of the Indonesian rider. Them two have history in that collision with Veda Fernandez. But it's Uriarte going into the lead.
Wow! He is so good. There'll be just 5 laps remaining as they cross the line this time. In 2nd place, the 70 of Chris.
Back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in 5th as well, Peter.
Yeah, good, isn't he, off the end of the track? But that's the first corner of the lap. He needs to be in front of the last in Daniel Jr. Ahead of Veda Fernandez, number 7. Side by side. Yes, and already the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. looking for a way past Brian Uriarte, but he can't find corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Uriarte, goes wide there, goes wide, but does he cut it back on the inside?
Not 8 abreast this time.
There you go, once again, Peter.
And it's so far.
I do wonder what kind of race we're about to see. Will the riders have looked up? Yes, but he only slots into 3rd position. Where's Danish? Danish is in 6th place at the moment. Keep your eye. Fastest rider of the race is Morelli in 18th, though. He's at the back of this group. But what happened yesterday, I thought, I can't have that kind of mess again. If I have more pace, I need to go for it. Christian down the 13, the series leader. He needs to be so clever in these final laps. He can't afford to keep... You can be as fast as you like. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
Brian was superb up the inside.
Daniel, as you said, already getting impatient behind the 51 of Uriarte. He switches towards the inside line and losing big points to Uriarte. All the championship could be well back on.
And it could be really is good there, which is great, but that's the first corner, not the last corner.
How many riders went so well? Daniel goes for the lead, but thinks better of it through Arrabbiata 1. We then go uphill to Arrabbiata 2.
Back on it, Veda Pratama picks up another 25 points. Here's the 54, and he said yesterday, I just went fast.
Right there, you just saw, I think it was Mounsey who went up the inside of everybody once again. Morelli, so that was a boot. And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least, as Uriarte says, no way!
I wasn't thinking about anybody else, no plan, just go for it. And here he is going for it again, but behind him...
Want to make him, fastest rider on track, but you've got to make some passes as Mike Yu goes onto the gravel there. Well, two are very close childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved...
Here's Sullivan Mounsey.
This is the best we've seen from Sullivan Mounsey by far. It's a cracking performance. Morelli will certainly make a pass there because he goes up the inside of him. He's alongside David Gonzalez now. Yesterday's involved. It is Pratama who goes through into the lead.
And this, using every inch of...
Whatever happens here on in. And he's got Veda Fernandez for company as well, who goes up into the 2nd place finish.
And great to see the 45 of KJ Moynihan, the 18-year-old South African, all over the place there, but absolutely superb stuff from Veda Pratama, as you said, Matt. The other two are
lead through Arrabbiata 2.
And he drops... Oh, they're off at 34. That's there at the back of that group. He's learning a lot, running a faster pace than I've seen him all season. Mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that absolutely superbly with the cleanest overtake. 34 of Zen Mitali off on the grass, and I think a couple of other people were touching certainly on the...
Brilliant stuff from Mondignane. Come on, that's the kind of improvement we like to see as well as we look.
Move up the inside, wonderful stuff.
We just passed the point of the circuit yesterday where
green and probably the growing green stuff as well.
Well, as it stands, it would be 24 points back towards the front. Danish overtakes Mounsey, another rider making big improvements for their 2nd. Pushin's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 17, he's up into 13th on this one. It's between Uriarte and Danish at the end of this one, but Veda Fernandez would move up back into 3rd position here. Up through Arrabbiata 2 we come. So it's Uriarte then, the series favourite, he's actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got got his long lap of the championship. You've got Indonesia, 3rd and 4th. You've got Pratama and Ramadipa running into this year, who is leading the way, but not for long as Benyat Fernandez tries to go up the penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Benyat Fernandez going round the outside at the in those positions. Then stand up any nation around the world, because we've got so many nationalities here this year. Inside fails that time around.
And you saw there the 13 of Hakim Danish. He's in the hunt there. Roma.
Final corner. He's up from 13th on the grid.
That's right, and it's Sullivan Mounsley. I wonder if they've lost the British national anthem. It's a while since in 5th place, just ahead of Veda Pratama.
Already up into the podium positions.
And Benyat Fernandez, of course, he's already had a win. We've heard that in Rookies Cup. Right up the inside comes Morelli! Where did he come from?
Daniel in 3rd there, lurking. That's where he started on the grid. He would dearly love to come away with the win.
In race 2 at Le Mans, so we know he has pace, but he's been a bit disappointing the last couple of races. Obviously trying to put that
through 10th place. Well, there you go. You can't count him out, can you, Marco? This is the he feels so good this weekend, as we saw in the pre-show yesterday. But
right, Veda Pratama the 54 alongside Brian Iriarte on the 51.
And a comeback ride that you need to see from him. He's going to lead them
wonderful.
over the line for the final. Problem is 16 other odd riders trying to do exactly the same thing.
And up the inside is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
And look at the 13 of Hacknell Lap. Peter, here we go. 95 from 4, from 7, and 32 in Ram.
And as we discussed yesterday, nobody, showing any kind of advantage. They're still not.
Danish as well, that series leader, has managed to pick all their pockets nearly and up in towards Ramadipa.
And it is the Argentine, but he's got swallowed up. Lapping quite as quick as they did in qualifying. So in theory, they can go quicker, but absolutely.
All 3rd place now, but Iriarte snatches the lead right back from.
Now, it's Benyat Fernandez, the 7 is there, but so is Zen Matades.
And 51!
Impossible so far for anyone to break away. Let's see if Iriarte can do it.
Carter Thompson, that was a brilliant set of moves.
Absolutely, and everybody.
Iriarte, he is inevitable. He's like Thanos from the mold.
He's a little bit further ahead of the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. He could hold the advantage, and he's, there's only 3 seconds covering the whole grid at the moment. So 51.
Full series, it's him and Pratama going into 3rd now. So the 1, 2, and 3
very good at the end of the straight here, but they're picking up the slipstream. They're going to catch him. They've caught him already. It is Brian Iriarte with the advantage.
Well then, through the chicanes they come.